Hi Dresser Cuties, Winnie here. Today we're going to draw Zoey from the K-pop demon Hunters. So let's get started. To draw cute Zoey, let's first start by drawing her eyes. So I'm going to start right here with a circle. And then I'm going to come across about this wide and draw another circle. Now with my circles in, I'm going to make them draw so cute eyes with two small circles inside for highlights and a curved line at the bottom and shade in the top. And lines at the bottom and same thing over here. And now that I have the eyes in, I'm going to come to the sides right here. I'm just going to spruce them up with this lash that goes up and then just comes down and thicken it up. So same thing here. Then above each eye, we're going to draw the brow. So about right here, just going to draw a slight angle line and then curve down, angle it down, and just thicken it up. And same thing on the other side. There. And let's give Zoey a sweet smile. So right in between the eyes, about right here, just going to draw a curve and bring it up. Now that we have that in, let's go ahead and frame the face. So really close to these lashes at the top of the eye, about right here, just give myself a point. Same thing here. And we're just going to draw a curve around the eye. So same thing here. And I'm just going to kind of imagine how low I want her chin to be. So find my center. I'm going to come down, let's say about right here. And I'm just going to draw this curve and bring it to a point. So here. This part's always so delicate. So bear with me here. Okay, so I'm just trying to bring it to a point here. Okay, there. So now from there, we're going to bring this up. Just come in a little bit past her brow, go up, and same thing here, about right here. And then from there, we're going to draw her bangs. So it's a little bit higher up. So then here, we're going to cut it off, add a curve. We're going to go and just break it up here and there for her bangs. But we're still going at a curve as we go across. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes break more, less, it's all up to you, but we just want to go all the way across. Then we're just going to finish this off. Give a little curve at the top to about right here. And connect. There. And let's see. I know it looks really weird now. Now we're going to come back to, let's see, right here where the eyes are. So about here. And I'm just going to draw this strand of hair. So let's say about right here, I'm going to bring it down, just curve a little bit. And we're going to go up, following that curve of the face. And then in this area, we're just going to pop in the ear, just a part of the ear. So same thing on this side, come down with a strand, go back up. And same thing once again, part of the ear. And then we're going to come back in here and here. Then come back here in the center, and we're going to go up on both sides. So right here, we're going to round off that top part and then angle it down and bring it in. So same thing over here. And bring it in. There, it's coming together, right? And then of course her buns, so about right here. I'm just gonna wobble the shape right here. And I'm not gonna put any details in there, it's just too complicated, but I'm just gonna wobble so we know it's her buns right there. Okay, so now that we're done with that, we can finally draw her body. So let's come right back into the center area. Give her a little neck right about here. And I'm going to come out for her shoulders on both sides to about right there. And I'm going to skip a little bit of space, kind of where her armpit area would be. Come right down and about here. I'm just going to draw an angle line for her body. Then let's come back up right here, and I'm going to connect this with a curve for her top. Then let's bring this down a little bit more. About right there. Actually, you know what? Let's bring it a little bit more. And connect. So this is where her waist is going to be. And then let's come back in for some details. So right about here, we're going to come aim for the center. We're going to draw a curve for the strap around her neck. And then we're going to come, actually, let's see here. Let's break this up. So right about here, I'm going to draw a curve and another curve for the belt. And then in the center area, we're going to draw a line coming down like the zipper, and then we're going to draw another curve going across for some details at the top. And then of course there's these two zippers right here and here. I'm just trying to put in the necessary details. There's just so many. And here, if you like, you can draw this little detail. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. But in this area, I think it's very important. We need to draw this kind of a lotus flower. So here, I'm just gonna kind of put this in here so we can put in some color. But just these shapes so we know that there's a lotus flower there. And there's this shape going in there. So I'll clean that up. And then for the belt area right here in the center, just gonna add in some loops. Then the belt and then some loops here for some detail. Okay, so then now we can go down. So now that this is her waist, we're gonna come out for her pants. So let's bring this out. And we're gonna go down pretty low because you're baggy pants. So let's say right here. I'll give myself a point. And this is where we're going to start her legs. So just draw two little angles right there. And let's work on this side first. So as we come down, we're gonna get baggier. We're gonna spread them out. So you're going out, and let's see about right here. I'm just gonna wobble towards the bottom because they're poofier at the bottom. And we're still centering the leg. Bring them in about right there. Put a little cuff. Then her part of her leg still coming down. Cut it off, and then her shoe. There. Okay, so then for some details on the shoes really quickly. There. So same exact thing on this side. So just follow the other side, makes it a little bit easier. Angle here. That's your center. There. Okay, so then from there we can finally draw the arms. So on this one we're going to have her hands on her hips around here. So I'm going to come back to where her armpit area is. And draw an angle coming down. Her hands. So let's thicken up the arms. Elbow. Bring them in to the wrist. And then the hands. And a little finger. And on this side, we're just having her hands to the side. So come down to the right there for her elbow. And bring it down, another angle. And thicken it up. And about right here, I'll stop because I need to draw in her bracelet. I'm just kind of simplifying it. And then her hands. So thumb and her fingers. There. And then for some detail, she has this thing that's on her arm. It's going to come out right here, pop it out, and then connect it with 2 straps. There. And, oh, almost forgot 2 little lines here. And then her pants. Lots of details. So I'm going to go really quickly and just draw this in. And it's basically the same on both sides. So I'm going to pop this out. This little belt loop thing, suspender. Pop it out. Then band going across. And then there's some detail right here on top. So about here, draw a line. So once again, I'm just trying to draw in only the very necessary details. Because I think they're important, even though it does make it a little bit more complicated. See here, and then here in the pants, I'm going to draw a curve here. I'm going to break it and wobble it down. Let's see here. There. But actually, you know what? I think there's no line right there. So I'm going to come in here really quickly. Not that it matters, but I think there's a cutoff right here. Since I'm trying to be a little bit more accurate. There. And let's see here. That is pretty much it. Hopefully I haven't missed anything too important, but I really hope you love this drawing. Maybe like a little buckle right here of Zoey from the K-pop Demon Hunters, just as much as the one I did of Rumi not too long ago. Thanks so much for watching, and I really hope I helped you draw her fun and easy today. And if I did, please make sure to give me a like and subscribe so you won't miss any new Draw So Cute videos. See you later.